Excuse me. Welcome back, Mr. J family. Welcome back, 18. It is me, Mr. J, with the Mr. J Show. And today, my friends, we are checking out Josh performing 1999 on the Wish Bus. I just listened to the stripped down version of Room by Stell, and it was absolutely incredible. And so I wanted to take a look at a few of the other guys' solo stuff because kind of got me in the mood for that. But anyways, 18, like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications, hit that super thanks button, join Patreon. Like always, thank you for watching, and excuse me, let's get into it. I haven't watched Wish in a couple weeks, so it's a good change of pace because I don't have to stop watching SB19 content. I just have to watch it on the Wish Bus. So there is that. Anyways, let's get into it. Thank you for watching, if I didn't say that already.
Wish 1075.
I got up in 1999, it's nothing new. Still stuck on you.
Ooh, I like this.
If I could travel back in time to just see you, you know I'll do.
I keep fiddling with my earbuds today because, you know the little plastic cups that go on the ends of them? I replaced them, and I thought they were the same size, but they're just like, they're not staying in place. So when when I'm watching something, you guys have noticed my little idiosyncrasies I do. I tilt my head, I look at something, I side-eye the monitor, stuff like that. I move my head a lot when I'm watching music. I think it's an Asperger's thing. I think it's just the way I react to certain music that I find very good. But since I move my head around a lot, these things that today have been like kind of moving out of place. It's just weird.
Bakit ba gusto gawin ng malay? Pati na rin sayang tinataglay.
Oh, they have a whole band in there.
Kung pwede iligtas lang ang isang musmos labi. Kinakagat ang dila hanggang mawala ang sakit na tulad ng realidad. And I know I'm never healed, cause this world doesn't love me, and I can't change. Kinakagat ang dila hanggang mawala ang sakit na tulad ng realidad. And I know I'm never healed, cause this world doesn't love me, and I can't change that. I tried to fight it every night. Bulong sa isip, di mawala. Couldn't get someone who helped me, where am I? So I had to stay away. Bakit ba gusto gawin ng malay? Pati na rin sayang tinataglay. Kung pwede iligtas lang ang isang musmos labi. Kinakagat ang dila hanggang mawala ang sakit na tulad ng realidad. And I know I'm never healed, cause this world doesn't love me, and I can't change. Kinakagat ang dila hanggang mawala ang sakit na tulad ng realidad. And I know I'm never healed, cause this world doesn't love me, and I can't change that. Wanna know if you're listening. I wanna know if you're happy hating. Wanna know if you're listening. Even if I can't change that. Kinakagat ang dila hanggang mawala ang
I love this one. I'm not gonna lie. The tone of his voice, I'm trying to think because he was using a tone in his voice that I don't think I've heard him use before. Um, which is kind of incredible, especially when he went really high. You saw that when he went really high, I did the whole head tilt thing because I was like, oh, you know. Um, that's why I like diving into the solo projects of these boys because they just become more and more talented as you dive down the rabbit hole deeper into their solo stuff. It's just absolutely incredible. Um, I mean, my 18 playlist is what, over 100 reviews in the last month maybe, because I've only been listening to SB19 and the boys for a month now, right? It's been about a month. um Obviously I've fallen in love with them because I listen to them all day. um but man, every time I like hear one of their solo songs and they show me something new they can do with their voice, I'm just like, I've never, that, that's Josh doing the thing. I I'm not very surprised when it comes to Stell because Stell and Josh have very very different voices. Um, but I'm very very impressed with almost everything Josh does. Um, As a matter of fact, I need to go watch that vampire music video, right? Well, if I watch it today, it's probably going to get thrown in jail. So, if I record it today, maybe I'll record it tonight because I don't know. But I need to get back to that video. I watched like a portion of the video like a month ago, and then we had some weird storm and the internet went down for a couple hours, and then I was like, well, I can't do my show if I don't have internet, so I just like stopped. And I've always talked about that video, but I've never got back around to watching it, so I'll have to do that. But anyways, I love Josh's Josh's solo stuff. It's incredible. It's good because it takes, and I'm not just saying Josh, but I'm saying all of them. Whether you're watching, Josh, Philippe, Justin, Stell, Pablo, it doesn't matter which one you're watching. What matters is so they, and I think this is a really really smart move, is they basically have two identities. They have the identities they are when they're on with SB19, right? So when they're in SB19, they're part of a group. However, when they do this and they make solo stuff, it gives them a whole nother identity, is for lack of a better term, an entire new identity separate from SB19, which is absolutely incredible. Think of it like this. I That's not a good comparison because like I was talking to my niece the other day and she called me Mr. J, and I was like, that's weird. So what I'm saying is like I have a completely different identity from apart from my show. You all know me as Mr. J. Um, I have a separate identity outside of the show, which obviously, for the most part, I keep my personal life. That's not true. That's not true. I was going to say I keep my personal life to myself. No, because I talk to my show about everything that goes on in my life. Um, but just certain personal information I don't share with it. If people asked me questions about myself, I would probably answer the question. I mean, I don't have any issue. But what I'm saying is I have a completely different identity apart from the show, even though the show is I'm I'm more Mr. J than I am. I actually had this conversation with my brother the other day that I more so am Mr. J than I am my birth given name. My brother says that I've kind of stepped since I've been doing this. It'll be 3 years in either October. Yeah, in October it'll be 3 years I've been doing this. So I've been doing this for 2.5 years, let's say. Um, And yeah, this has just been who I am, what I do for the last 2.5 years. And you guys have noticed that I'm not like your average like reactor. One, I cover multiple countries and cultures and religious beliefs and everything else because I really don't care where you're from because it's all about bringing people together in the form of music because I think music is the greatest way to bring people of differing cultures and differing languages together. I think music's a really good way to do that. Forgot where I was going with this. Oh, you might see that I'm different from most reactors where I have tons of different stuff from different countries, but I also upload a ridiculous amount of videos a day. I have something like 18, almost 1900 videos across my whole show. I've recorded almost 2,000 videos in the last 2.5, let's say, years. And so, whereas other reactors, they just jump on whatever is fresh and hip and cool and what's going to get them views because A, they're not musicians and they don't appreciate music. It's my opinion. Um, then some reactors just jump to the next big thing that's going to get them views. Well, let me ask you something. If I watched a couple SB19 videos and I got 10,000 subs, which is basically what happened, because before SB19 came into the group, before I was 18, I was at like 49,200 and something. Like I was just right about to get to 50,000 subscribers in in like a month. I've literally been listening to Josh and the boys for like a month. And we're almost already at 60,000. It's like what, 50,000 or 57,000 and something. And so that's like, am I wrong? Is that, yeah, that's almost 8,000 subs in the past month, which is incredibly like humbling, and thank you all so much. But let me ask you a question, 18. If I would have reacted to a couple and gotten those 10,000 and then I moved on to something new or I stopped covering the boys, you guys wouldn't stick around. My sub count would drop. The only reason why my sub count doesn't drop is two reasons. One, I upload pretty much every day, unless I have a doctor's thing or a health emergency like my blood pressure. Uh, um, but I upload every day and I stream for 3 to 5 hours every Sunday. This is just what I do, and I do it all day. I don't really know where I'm going with this. Oh, I put out more videos than most reactors do because as a musician, I appreciate music. a lot more in my opinion because I understand what's going on since I play. You know, if I was only a singer, because I've been singing for something like 30 years. Um, yeah, about 30 years. I've been playing guitar for about 20 years. Um, Keyboard or piano for 10 years and drums for about 10 years. Um, but since I am a musician and I play multiple things and I sing and I do harsh vocals and stuff like that, I understand, I think, a lot better than the average person does. Or if I was only a singer, I would only understand the singing portion of it. Whereas I hear it all because I play it all and because of the way my brain breaks down music. But anyways, um, it's not the point that I put out so much content. It's the point that I sit at this computer for 5 to 6 hours a day, just recording, and then another couple hours for uploading and publishing the videos, you know, doing the descriptions, the titles, all the other stuff. Recording the video is like a quarter of the work. It's there's still so much I have to do afterwards. But I sit here for 5, 6, 7 hours to getting all this out to you guys because I enjoy it. I enjoy the music. But yeah, let me know down in the comments. I mean, at least I'm being honest with you, right? Like, if I just jumped onto the next thing that was going to get me views and stopped watching these boys, I'd lose 10,000 subscribers. And one, that would be very selfish of me to just like take all these subscribers in and then just like quit listening to it. Because like I said, if I didn't enjoy listening to it, I wouldn't. And I think the guys are amazing. Anyway, sorry, I'm talking too much. Like, comment, shares. I hope all that makes sense. I just looked down at the thing and I've been talking for like 18 minutes. Oh, jeez. I'm so sorry. Another 20-minute video. Anyways, like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications, hit that super thanks button, join Patreon, and like always, 18, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.